What's cute is I hate wearing this because I know there's a stone missing. No one else does, but I do. That's enough to fuck me over.
Hello, where are my Americans? Americans! Woo! Yes, hello, Israelis!
Yeah!
Stoners!
Woo!
Yeah, we talk to y'all after the show a lot. My name is Mike, also known as Venus. I respond to a lot of other names. I wish I could say it's some big artistic thing. Unfortunately, I'm a drag race baby boomer, like Bob the drag queen. So as soon as I saw, I'd known a bit about drag queens, you know, growing up, teenage years, stuff like that, but in Texas, it's not a big thing. I'm from a small town called El Paso, and I used to do stand-up. I did stand-up in my university. My very first show was a show of 200 people. I did Jewish stand-up. I was supposed to do 5 minutes in a talent show. I did 10. And pretty much the first half I talked about being Jewish, the second half I just mocked them mercilessly. It was ridiculous. They loved it.
They loved it?
But the students didn't love it. It was their parents. The first time was August or September of 2014, Austin Pride. Did it, Pride, nothing original comes from me. I wore this cute little blue dress, actually I still have it. I brought it with me from the States a couple months ago. Here she is. I got her for $40. Jewish and cheap. Cute little cocktail dress.
Adorable. I love
Macy's.
it. Oh, so cute.
It's really cute, except for the fact I did my own makeup. Just a disaster. So I had this horrible spirit where it wasn't even a lace front. Just this netting pulled back. I shaved my pits, but I hadn't done like my feet, and so I was wearing these black boots. It was just horrible, these long curls. I looked disgusting. I had the time of my life. And it was the reaction that I got from people. I really wanted to do it, one, because I just wanted to turn to someone else for a while, and I wanted to try it. And, if I'm gonna get beat up for being gay, I might as well look like a hate crime while doing it. And so I looked a mess. I went in daylight too. Never do drag in daylight. Never do drag in daylight. It's horrible. People who can do it, bless your souls. And I was out there for 4 hours, and just the acceptance of the community was so cool. But my favorite part was I got to see one of my favorite performers actually do drag in front of me. And I got to see these professionals really do it. And it was just, I wanted to be part of that. I wanted to be part of this art to where I can make people feel good about themselves. But I don't lip sync. I've never lip synced a day in my life because I've never performed in a drag show. But I did do stand-up. And so the first time I did stand-up in drag, it was a Landlord's a talent show. It was one of the first times I got paid to do drag. I won $25, third place. I wore that red Goodwill dress, this beautiful dress. Black gloves, beautiful red jewelry, and then I thought, I'm gonna look blonde. I'll be cute as a blonde. I wasn't. No, I started 10 years ago in a small Christian college in Texas, and now I'm performing for 30 drunk people in the attic of a bar in Tel Aviv, just like my idol Anne Frank. Oh, if you think that's bad, it's gonna get a lot worse. You thought you were gonna see a comedian tonight, instead you see a 6'3" transvestite, dressed like an overprivileged white woman who has nothing better to do with her time. I call it my Melania. No, I look very tired. I've done 4 shows this week. My first show of the week I did in Jerusalem. And that takes a lot out of someone because it's really hard to perform for normal people and God at the same time. Now, are there any tourists here? Are there any tourists? No, obviously they know. Oh, perfect. Where are you from?
London.
London, fantastic. Have you been to Jerusalem yet?
Yeah, many times.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, that's why you're here. No, you see, Jerusalem and Tel Aviv don't really get along. I'm not sure if you've picked up on that energy yet. You see, Tel Aviv has this issue with Jerusalem, Jerusalem has with Tel Aviv. They don't like us because we have all the gays and all the weed and the embassy. And we don't like them because they have God and the wall and the embassy. And I really like that attention. It sounds so superficial, but I'm a single child from a single parent household. And I wasn't getting any sort of verification. Like, I was in a 6-year relationship where someone was calling me fat, was, embarrassed to be seen with me. This is even before I did drag. Like, fucking who knows what I was gonna say now. But it was so positive when I went. It was so nice. And I didn't even do traditional drag. I had the wig on, but I wore this beautiful, kind of green woven top I got from some hippie store that like sells hemp rope, stuff like that. No tits. This beautiful Indian sarong I found, these platform shoes, and just this great jewelry. My favorite bracelet fell on the table over there. It's connected to a ring and stuff. It was one of my favorite outfits I've ever worn. I can't wait to recreate it once I do a better face.
That is never date anyone who has a sexual attraction to Benjamin Netanyahu. Because if that's what he thinks I look like, then I need to reevaluate my own life choices. Thank you so much, everyone. My name is Venus Entry.
That erase God's mistakes.
Erase God's mistake.